Helios. Sorry, this face is because I've already pulled out your cards and I'm just like, okay, this is an intense month for sure. As much as we want to just be in summer mode, no, we got some root work to do. So 2 cards popped out for you guys that are face down. So it's something that you haven't looked at yet. So look at it, reflect on it, own it, clear it, move on. And that is, you are powerless when it comes to a situation. There is just, you have no say, no control over it. So it's time to just let go and be okay with that sacrifice, because you have no control over it. Let it go. Face it, reflect it, own it, clear it. Now, what I really want to talk to you guys about. So that's what your subconscious is like, yeah. This June 2019, we're talking about your soulmate. Okay, that soulmate relationship, first person you just thought of. And keep in mind that a soulmate is not necessarily the person you're sleeping with. It could be a friend, it could be a pet, child, family member, parent, situation. It could be a job. Soulmate job, yeah, for sure. Or a place, right? Knowing that a country like UK calls me, that's my soulmate country. So your soulmate, that's what this June 2019 is really putting a huge focus on. The Death card, okay? This is the obstacle and the aid to your soulmate energy. So this huge old you death, huge transformation, big change, really positive changes. You know, last month was a great month. Really positive changes. You're a completely different person. You've emerged from your cocoon. And that, of course, is affecting your soulmate relationships, either in a positive way or a negative way. It's all about what you did when it came to your transformation. Did you deviate back to a lower vibration, or did you evolve into a higher Leo energy? And you'd know, because if you're still feeling bad and you don't feel confident and you can't walk in a room and be like, I'm Leo, hear me roar, you're still in that lower vibration. Because a Leo walks into a room and they're like, you know, they don't even care about who's looking. They know that they have all eyes on them. And every other sign just kind of bows down, especially the Libras. We just kind of like support you guys. So your huge transformation, the obstacle and the aid to your soulmate connection, your soulmate relationship. You've been doing a lot of rest at home, just kind of doing your own thing, you know, in silent prayer, meditation, whatever that means for you. A lot of the times meditation is just, I'm just spending the day in bed reading. That's meditation, whatever it means to you. This is affecting your soulmate relationship and also affecting this major transformation that you guys are going through, okay? Subconsciously, your entire foundation has crumbled. That's how it feels. Beneath the surface, you're like, everything I thought I knew, everything that made me feel secure, everything that made me feel grounded, it's crumbling. And I feel like I'm fighting and resisting so much to stop the crumble. But that's where it's going to be difficult, right? As soon as we resist the universe, that's when conflict, inner and outer turmoil is created. So don't resist the crumbling effect. Don't resist this entire transformative, reborn, phoenix rising, death of the old you. Just flow with it. It's not going to feel comfortable. Of course not. Do you think it felt comfortable, you know, bringing a child into this world? You know, that transition is not comfortable. It's not comfortable jumping into a pool. You know, it's terrifying. It's cold when you hit, but once you're in there, you're like, this is great. And now that I have a kid, I'm like, this is great. You know? So the foundation crumbling around you, not going to feel good, going to feel incredibly unpleasant, but it is so incredibly needed. And it is going to be such an empowering experience when you look back. Okay. So try to be a visionary this month. Try to not be so in it, pull yourself out and be like, wow, in just 2 years, probably 2 months, I'm going to look back on the situation and be so proud of my confidence through it all. Okay. So when it comes to the soulmate relationship, Leo, you're really thinking about your abilities to care for others and to nurture others. I feel like the Leos that I know, they kind of have a little bit of an insecurity when it comes to caring for others, especially when it comes to caring for kids. I think it's just like your childlike wonder. You know, you guys rule the 5th house of children, so that is automatically going to put more importance on it. And because it's more important, that's where that confidence can kind of be like the children aspect, the fun aspect, what children bring to a situation. That's something that's really important to a Leo's happiness, especially their emotional happiness. So you're going to feel like you need to do more when it comes to nurturing, when it comes to the family in your life. And whether you're still in that kid mind state or if you have children, this is really the month where you're really going to be looking at the family in general and feeling like you need to do more emotionally for them, okay? You right now are you're ebbing and flowing. So one day somebody is going to talk to you and you're going to be happy, elated, excited, optimistic. And then it'll be like the next day, if not the same day, you're in lower spirits. It's just that you're really ebbing and flowing with the moon right now. I think we all are. After that full moon in Scorpio, it kind of really put us all like back in touch with the moon because there was no denying it, right? So I think you're really starting to realize just how much you ebb and flow with the moon, and that awareness is creating more of those fluxes, right? So if I were you guys, totally take a look at a lunar calendar. Make sure that you recognize the astrology associated with the lunar calendar. So for instance, it's June, so new moon in Cancer. You know that this is really a time to start creating something that you can nurture, which leads me eventually to the end of this reading, okay? So ebbing and flowing with the moon this month. Family and friends are really working hard. Family and friends are really overburdened with responsibilities. They need help, but they're definitely not going to ask you for it because, you've always been kind of independent and doing your own thing, and they don't want to bring you that. But family really is really overburdened. So if there's anything that you can do to kind of help them out, especially even when it comes to just you being happy. You know what I mean? As long as they don't have to worry about you, especially because you've gone through such a huge transformation with and for your soulmate. If they can just not worry about Leo, that's going to take some of the pressure off them as well. Because Leo's people, your energy, Leos are always in people's minds. Like, I don't know what it is, but I dream about my Leo friends. I wake up thinking about my Leo friends. I'm like, what are you doing in my head? Like, we always just want to know what Leos are doing. I don't know what's going on. You guys should be rulers of the 10th house. Okay. Hope and fear is that alone time. Okay. Being that hermit, doing your own thing, what you've been doing basically, but not alone, right? So there is that hope and fear there. You hope for it, just leave me the hell alone. But then you also fear it because if you don't have an audience, you're not really living your true Leo self. Like Leos, it's funny because I talk to a lot of people that say there's two types of Leos, either the ones that, walk in large and in charge, or they're the ones that are kind of silently in the corner. But no matter what, they're getting attention. They're either going to be like, Leo, why are you so quiet? They're going to be like, Leo, why are you so loud? It's not really one or the other. No matter what, that alone time is going to be brought in because you're hoping and fearing for it. So embrace it, okay? Embrace that alone time. Okay, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the outcome for the Leos for June 2019. Because you're ebbing and flowing with the moon during the new moon in Cancer, which is all about home and family, all about nurturing, it's also a cardinal sign, so it's all about creating something to nurture. You're going to keep thinking about that, your responsibilities when it comes to home and family. That's going to make you a little bit stingy. You're going to be like, I can't afford to do anything else. I need to take care of my family. I can't afford to do that fun thing. I can't afford to do this. You're going to really power hoard, especially because you've been feeling so powerless in other aspects of your life. You're going to try and hold on to power in this area. You know what I mean? So let's just say you lost your job. God forbid, knock on wood, you lost your job. So because you don't have that, since you're powerless to that situation, or you're being laid off since you're powerless to that situation, you're going to hoard your intellectual power when it comes to teaching your kids homework. Like it's awkward how it works out. So you need to be really cognizant of how you're holding back because of the other area where you feel like you have no control over what you're holding on to. So first step is you're going to be like, I got to take care of the family more. I got to be more emotionally available for them. That creates a little bit of a hoard, a power hoard. And what that does is gets you knocked up, gets you pregnant. You're birthing something. Okay, you are birthing something, whether that is a child, whether that is a pregnancy, whether that is a new book, whether it is, a new relationship. No matter what, this transformation that you and your soulmate have gone through, you are now birthing something to nurture this new moon in Cancer, okay? Hope you guys are ready for it. Don't forget to let go of the areas where you feel powerless and just be okay with sacrificing. Be like, okay, I have no control over that. Foundation crumbling, whatever. I'll just move on. I won't resist it. with that flow, with that release, you're just creating something new, positive, better to come in. And that is what you can actually nurture, something that you really love, that you're, that really makes you, it taps into your feminine energy. Whether you're male or female, it really taps into that feminine energy. So it's something that involves creativity, intuition, nurturing, beauty, artistry. So have fun with it. Love you, Leos, so much. And I will see you for your birthday month next month in July. And August probably. As always, if you want a personalized reading, my details are below, and I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. Bye, Leo. See you next month.